Since one of the main stressors for our battalion right now are financial considerations, then the holidays pose a particular set of challenges when it comes to finances. Since we have the expectation of gift giving and often large gatherings of people, oftentimes these can be challenging to the pocketbook. And so what I've gathered here for you is a series of suggestions gleaned from the battalion as well as from mental health experts on how to manage spending around the holidays. One of the first things that was suggested by almost every source that I used was to discuss with the pertinent people, your spouse or your significant others, a gift giving strategy or philosophy. So actually have a strategy for who you're going to give gifts to, why, and how much you want to spend. Then secondly, set a clear budget and then stick to it. Track your spending actually and stick to the budget that you set. It's difficult, but that it's worth it. Another thing that I really liked was giving gifts, not excuses. At this time of year, there are a lot of economic challenges. There's the pandemic. There is, issues related to shipping. And yet in each of these is to make sure that what you actually do is focus on the generosity of giving and exchanging gifts, as opposed to making excuses for why things aren't as they could be. Because a gift is always appreciated, excuses rarely are. Have potluck dinners instead of hosting and providing all the food for a dinner. That allows for more individual sharing into a bigger event, and it reduces the economic burden to one family or one host. Avoid eating out during the holiday season because that's often very expensive. We're tempted to do so because it's easy and we're often traveling. However, a little foresight and a little planning can prevent this. And so to as much as possible, avoid eating out in such ways that can be very expensive. Choose time or creativity over expense, especially with related to gifts. So consider spending a little bit more time with somebody or doing something creative as opposed to a gift exchange. And this year, that might be a helpful way of mitigating the cost of Christmas. Avoid retail sales or malls where the prices are artificially inflated, and try to buy more simply either direct or online. Go in on group gifts. So if there is something that you would like to procure for somebody that you love that is a little bit more expensive, consider going in with multiple other individuals to share that cost. Another thing that I suggest is wrapping your gifts inexpensively. I often use newspaper with articles that are of interest to the person I'm giving the gift to, or just brown paper with ribbons. But there are many inexpensive ways of wrapping gifts, so you don't have to just drop a lot of money on just paper that will be torn up immediately. And then last, although regifting often has kind of a negative connotation, I suggest that if you do have a gift that you've received that you think somebody might make better use of, then I think it's fine to regift. And most experts say that regifting process kind of should be redeemed and reused again. So hopefully you find these suggestions helpful and you'll be able to navigate through the spending around the holidays more effectively. Please leave below the ones that you might try during this holiday season, as well as those that you already practice.